Hello, you guys. Thank you for watching. Um, I tried to do a little blog earlier, and my allergies were really killing me. Um, in spite of that, I took a little walk and got some fresh air. Um, I'm feeling a little better, but I'm still not 100%. However, I wanted to get this blog in to let you know about going global with my work. What all does that mean? Um, those of you know that follow my content know that I did a trial run of a podcast last year. The very ending of last year, I did a trial couple of episodes to test out podcasting. Um, Not because I don't believe in podcasting or I haven't seen other people be successful with podcasting, but the reason was because I wanted to gauge my audience and to see how people respond to my content and what I would bring to social media as well as online aggregators such as iTunes and stuff like that. So before I get heavy into the humdrum work of submitting files to iTunes and uploading videos, creating new content every week and setting a schedule and all of this stuff, I just really wanted to test run and see what this would be like, kind of gauge my success rate of what I would do and how my audience responds. And it was off the chain. If you have not watched some of my content, really everything that I did last year from spring a year ago till now has been a blessing. It has gained a lot of attention, and for some, especially those that are constantly blogging on YouTube and uh, posting videos and creating content, what I'm about to say sounds like nothing to you because some of you achieved that in like one post on YouTube, but that's years of creating content and so forth. And I used to participate in that YouTube community. I used to be one of those individuals. And the story behind that is the long YouTube partnership saga, is what I call it. Um, I had partnership YouTube. I had several pages. Maybe I had one too many pages for YouTube. Who knows? The real deal. However, YouTube kept terminating my partnership pages. Um, they claimed illegal ad click activity and all kinds of stuff. So I went back and forth with Google and YouTube, and it was just ugly. And I know that if I can continue to go back and forth with them, I can get those pages reinstated. But we will visit that at another time because, in all honesty, I didn't have the energy. And I had grown my page to thousands upon thousands. I don't even remember the exact number when I stopped, but I believe it was somewhere around 12,000 followers. And these were consistent fans, people that watch, people that listen. And that was a big one, to just have to start all over. And even in creating new pages, some of my fans or people that watch, I hate to call them fans, but you know, that's YouTube language. They would matriculate over to my new pages and feel like I lost anything. And oftentimes I would get or gain new followers. So enough of all of that. My plan in going global digitally is to put myself in places where it will be hard to do business, to do life, to be a person intrigued by life and lifestyle and life coaching and business and how to and spirituality. It would be hard to come across those platforms and not run into me. That's the goal, is to produce enough content that is rich enough on various topics and Here is what I'm promising you, my viewers. I'm promising you a new podcast show that will be called The Relationship Diary. To those that have been following me over the years, you guys know that technically the Relationship Diary is nothing new. Um, I used to give advice, tips, and so many other things through my old YouTube page. Um, so the Relationship Diary will not be a video vlog show. It actually will be a podcast. There may be vlogs or videos at some time, but largely how my content will be distributed will be through audio. So you can look forward to that. I have made a decision on what I would like to call my business podcast show, and that is Confessions of an Entrepreneur. I have done some video segments and things with Confessions of an Entrepreneur last year. If you guys were a part of that experience or in the flow of watching my content at that time, you would have crossed that. So I'm going to turn that into a podcast show where we will discuss business, how to start up, um, credit repair, all kinds of different topics we will tackle on that show. Um, we'll even do some book reviews and some interviews with other authors and so forth. So um, the thing I'm trying to get a grasp on is figuring out how to submit my content to iTunes without all the other extra fluff and stuff. So I know that a lot of my episodes will be free. There will be episodes where you will have to download, and the downloads are 99¢. They'll be everywhere: Google Play, um, Amazon, iTunes. And yes, I could have exclusively used iTunes because iTunes does allow you to distribute your content and get it done free. I chose the method that I chose, and I chose some of the aggregators that I partnered with because I want my content to be everywhere. And if you're definitely serious about learning how to do business and different other topics that I'll be presenting, and I'm talking in-depth content, not no fluff, no randomness like this video. This video is random. This video is just to announce to you what's coming, just to create more content so that you guys know that I am serious about this year, getting things done, getting my show off the ground, starting my online network. I've been talking about doing the online network thing for a while, and my intention was to partner with people. And, you know, at this point, when you are passionate about who you are and what you do, it's sometimes time to take control and take your vision into your hands and just work it and just work with what you have and not worry about what you desire or what you don't have presently. And that's where I'm at in this process, is that it's time to get some stuff done. And it's time to make a bigger impact than in times past. And the ball is in my court. You know, I can't blame anyone. If people don't know who I am as a leader, as an entrepreneur, as an author, that's my fault. And I have to take responsibility for that. So in every way possible, um, I'm going digital. I'm already widely available with some of my books and audio content that I've previously created. But podcasting and figuring out a way to communicate with my audience and those that believe in who I am and my brand, that is just so vitally important. So no more waiting. No more waiting for the next interview. No more waiting for the next call to be featured on someone's show as an expert or just in general as being a guest. No, just no more waiting. It's so time to get on the ball and pursue my dreams, my passion, and just allow God to do what I already know He's going to do. So there's so much more that's going to come out of some of these podcasts. I want to end it with this on a spiritual note for those that are from the religious community, Christians and the church community. Um, I'm going to be doing some series and teachings on the prophetic. And for those that are watching and may not know what that is, um, in Christendom, we call the prophetic the equivalent. And this is a poor example, but this is why the podcast is going to help you, because it'll be able to go into depth and explain what I cannot explain to you in this moment. Um, for those that are not familiar, the prophetic, most people that are non-churched or quote non-religious, however you frame it, would say or compare a prophet to a psychic. So um, there is a difference between the two. So when my podcast comes out where I'm breaking down this stuff, please be a part of that. Please. 99 cent is not going to rob you if you download. I think you have spent 99 cent on worse things that had no value. So when these podcasts come out, they're for spiritual enrichment. And if you're in business, check out my business stuff. And if you are into love and relationships and so forth, check out that stuff. You know, there's going to be something for everyone coming from this network. Um, do I view it as a branding problem? And I'm bringing that up because a lot of times people tell you to focus on one thing. But what if your life is so full that it's impossible just to talk about or deal with one thing? And that's the way I view my life. You know, I'm a person who has come from a very rich background, family background, relationship background, uh, been through a lot of things in life. And I want to share that with my audience. And the best way for me to do that is to create uh, channels or pools to cipher that information through. So there it is. But dealing with the spirituality, we'll be getting into the prophetic. We'll be talking about prayer. We'll be talking about how to build yourself up, your faith as a Christian. We'll also be dealing with a series, a part of a book that I have written some years ago, and I mean years ago. I wrote a book called Prayerology. So if you have not checked that book out, get to it. You definitely want to read the book because some of the material that we'll discuss and things that we'll talk about will be out of that book. And then going forward, we're going to develop new content that's going to shine a little bit of light on some of the other books that are part of the Prayerology series. So Google Prayerology, Google the Purpose Driven Prayer Life, and get connected, because I'm telling you, this summer and the ending of this spring is going to be off the chain. You guys are going to see content everywhere and wondering, what in the world is this man doing? So you heard it here first. Be prepared, stay connected, stay in the know. I would love to be able to drop a website, you guys, for you to follow and get to. But those things are still in development. And of course, when everything is ready to be launched, it will be announced, and I'll be here again to bring you that information. I'm just thoroughly excited, you guys. I'll be back to share more random posts, more moments, just me and you talking. So I just thank you guys. Follow me on Twitter, Dr. Michael McCain. Follow me on Instagram, Dr. Michael McCain. Check me out on Facebook. I'm on Google Hangouts. So if you type my name in, you'll find me. And if all else fails, y'all already know, Google me. Peace. I'm out.